I was starting to film here, but I'm going to show the Mochi i7S, and I have Bomberman 2 going, and I can't see Bomberman 2 and not get sucked right into it, so let's try this again. Just as we all accepted the fact that things like the Xperia Play and the Nokia N-Gage were failed experiments, that the industry is going to go in a whole different direction when it comes to gaming cell phones, I'm glad to report that we are seeing a bunch of new gaming cell phones coming out of China. Just a few weeks ago, I reviewed the Mochi i7S, and I guess I said it wrong the entire video. I kept saying Mochi, it's Mochi. And now, the people over at GearBest have sent me this, here we go, pronouncing things wrong again, the KECHAODA K110. This is a gaming cell phone that it's very reminiscent of the N-Gage. Let's have a look at this thing. Alright, so right off the bat here, I find it interesting that one of the features of the phone is the panic button, long press, what is it? 5 key to, I guess, dial 911 or the equivalent, wherever you happen to be using this phone. So let's have a look here at the KECHAODA game phone. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Okay, here we go. Let's open this up. I always have to try to keep the damage to the box to a minimum because I'm going to review this on my other channel too. So let's see what we got here. Right off the bat, right here, we got the phone here. Let's set this aside for just a second. What else comes in the box? We have a charger. This is the Asian / South American standard, or at least in Brazil, it's, you know, in Brazil they have a third little thing here in the middle, but yeah. So I'm going to need to use an adapter. Is it proprietary? Or is it, oh no, it's just, I'm going to stick it out like this. It's a micro USB, so I'm good. The battery is here. The cheapest headphones I've ever seen in my life in this little baggie here. All right, in a little instruction manual. I don't think we're going to need this. Now, the first thing I'm curious about, because I didn't do a, you know, I received the phone and I didn't really look into it that much. I'm not sure if this is some kind of proprietary emulation thing, like we commonly see, or if it runs Android. Based on the size of the screen and the price, I'm gonna say it's some proprietary Chinese emulation system, but you never know. In the back here, it boasts a 2.8-inch TFT display, super big torch, which I believe they're referring to the flashlight, I imagine, or some kind of flashlight-like function, like an LED. It's odd because I'm not seeing a flashlight here, so I'm not sure what they mean by super big torch. There is a little icon right there of a flashlight, but I don't see it here. Is it on this? Perhaps it's like some kind of LED. I don't know, man. We're gonna figure this out together. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Full disclosure. A large capacity battery, high pixel camera, approximately 100 of classic mobile games. Okay, I love that they have. I'm not sure if you can tell, but in the back there, Breath of the Wild. Call me cynical, but I don't think this runs Breath of the Wild. Let's find out. Oh, you know what? Here it is. There's some kind of LED strip here on the top. I think that's what they mean by super big torch. Okay, so first off, I gotta figure out how to actually put this battery in here. Maybe I should read that instruction manual. Let's get this sucker out. Well, they got one thing right. It's a pretty big battery, all right. 2500 milliamp hour. Not the largest I've ever seen on a phone, but okay. So how do I actually open this thing, for Christ's sake? Okay, let's look into the instruction manual. All right, here we go. Game phone manual. There's some game instructions here on the controls. Okay, there's a warranty card. That doesn't help me much. Oh, here we go, here we go. I got my... Okay, here we go. Okay, come on. I mean, I'm amazed that this thing is an actual phone, too. Like, it's gonna be a feature phone, I'm pretty sure, based on the price. This thing is only 30 bucks. Come on. Okay. Come on. There we go, we got it. This is a speaker. It's a big speaker here in the back. All right, so right off the bat here, I see they can put a SIM card here, and this, I would imagine, is a space for expanding the storage, I guess. 2 SIMs, and I'm not sure how to open this. I guess I'm not sure. Let's do one thing at a time here. Okay, so let's put the battery in like so. All right, here we go. Let's okay, it goes this way. Okay, all right, let's get all this stuff out of the frame. Get out of here. There we go. All right, so now that we got the battery installed, and it resembles a PSP in the format here. Okay, these should be the action buttons based on the fact that, you know, different colors and all. So how do we turn this thing on? Oh, here we go. That was easy. Oh, wow. That's far louder than I was expecting. Oh, this is super weird. So obviously the brightness is gonna blow out the camera here. And okay, so here we go. World clock, calendar, calculator, alarm, torch. Let's see that torch that they boast so proudly. So, okay, so this is the okay button. Close, open. Okay, so it is pretty bright. It is, I guess this qualifies as a big torch. Let's turn that off because I don't want to go blind. Oh, whoops. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Exit, torch, close. Okay. This is such a throwback to old school phones. It has Bluetooth. I'm surprised. World clock, calendar. Okay, let's go back. So right there, it's an interesting choice in the phone. Let me show you in this camera here, see if it's any better. The screen is incredibly bright, which makes it hard to capture here on the video. So let's see here, contacts. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Facebook, multimedia, games, settings. That's oh nope, I hit back. That's not what I wanted. Settings, phone display, contrast. They actually mean brightness. Oh, here we go. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. It's harder for me to see what I'm doing, but at least, you know, you guys will be able to see it. Okay. Game anti-interference. I'm very curious. All right, so let's look at the games. So, Sokoban. Approximately 100 of classic mobile games. So they got the one part right. I see Sokoban here. Where's everything else? New game, continue, new game. All right. Okay, it's a very, very knockoffy version of Sokoban. I don't even remember the first level being like this, but okay. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so why is there only one game? Settings, organizer, profiles, services, apps zone. Apps zone? Nope. Those aren't apps, but okay. There's only one game on this thing. What am I doing wrong here? Wait a second. Okay, the game phone manual isn't very helpful because all it has here is instructions on the buttons. And these aren't shoulder buttons, in case you're wondering. These are just little, you know, plastic things here. So, okay, so maybe this does it. I was doing some research, and apparently when you get the phone, you have to dial *2558# to put it into game mode or to somehow unlock the game mode. Okay, there we go. It looks like that's what I have to do. Succeed. Okay, so switch to the game. Yes. Okay, so there we go, and it becomes a little dinky little NES emulator, the likes of which I've seen countless different iterations. Now, okay, so again, I have to refer back to the box because I believe I did say approximately 100 of classic mobile games, and almost all parts of that sentence are wrong because I guess technically you could say 84 is approximately 100. But they're not classic mobile games, they're NES games. And why not say 84 games? Okay, so what do we have here? We have a Mario 14, whatever that is. Oh, I went all the way around. Turtles, Rockman, which is Mega Man, Turtle Fighter. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Contra, Chip Dale 1, Small Mario, World Cup Soccer, Ninja Gaiden. Let's pick one here. Cliffhanger, Ice Climber. Do they have Donkey Kong maybe? Angry Birds 3, Aladdin 3, Mars. You know what? Let's go with that, what is it called? Plants versus Zomb. Okay, how about let's go with Mario 14. I don't know which one of these is supposed to be. Okay, here we go. This is so very loud. That does not look like any Mario I know. This is loud as hell. Huh? Okay, so this is okay. All right, let's mute that for the love of God. Okay, so is this where? Come on, is this okay? Super Mario 14. Okay, push start. I guess this is start. Now, I'm not savvy enough in NES games to be able to tell, because some people, they have more experience with NES games and they're able to tell, oh, this is such and such, and they just did it's a ROM hack based on this other obscure game. I am not an NES guy, so oh god. But I would wager this is supposed to be some other game. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, how do I get out of here? This is not what I expected out of a game called Super Mario 14. I think I turned it off. Alright, and we're back. Let's see here. Space Invaders, there we go. Something that, how could they screw this up? They can't, right? Right? Maybe they can't. Oh no, okay. So this is Space Invaders. Alright. Woo. I remember being better at this. It's almost like I'm managing to... Okay, here we go. It's not the best game playing experience in the world, I gotta say. This is kind of a weird way to play these NES games. Some weird phone. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm obviously sucking. I'm gonna shoot through my own barrier. Screw it. Oh, and it immediately backfired on me, of course. Okay, Rockman, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's try Contra to wrap things up. Good old Contra. What? Wait a second, Grizzor. Oh! Finally, something that's actually the game it's supposed to be. Here we go. Okay, this is a good way to wrap the video up. Okay, I can say at least like it runs at the proper speed, which isn't saying much. Oh god, which isn't saying much because after all, this is an NES game. But yeah, it's the game is very bright, so it's a little hard to see what's going on. Oop. Oh, I should have waited for it to come back. There we go. Oh god, I couldn't even do it then. Oh jeez, okay. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I guess the position of the buttons here don't make this easy at all. Oh, I knew I was gonna screw that up. Screw it. And I died. Okay, this seems like a good way to wrap things up. So this is the KECHAODA K110. It's a little feature phone, weird little feature phone from China. I don't even know how to go back to, like now that I booted into game mode, how do I even go back to, I don't know. So this goes back home. Maybe I have to go back home and then press. I have no idea how to get back. Okay. Jesus Christ, there goes the sound again. Oh my god. Alright, I can't exactly say I recommend this thing. Even though it's so cheap, it's like 30 bucks. Definitely not my preferred way of playing NES games. I'm gonna leave the link in the description in case you want to check out some more details about the product. Now, yeah, I think as far as gaming cell phones go, I'm going to stick with the Mochi i7s. If you like this video, as always, hit like, subscribe, click the bell to get notifications so you don't miss anything. Follow me on social media. I'm very active over there, both Twitter and Instagram. If you'd like me to feature more weird Chinese gaming related tech, or I guess I should say gaming adjacent tech with this one, let me know in those comments down there. And that's all the time I have for today. I'm Izzy and I'm done.